Here with Fort Atkinson head coach Steve Mahoney after Fort's 42-28 win over Portage tonight. Coach, overall thoughts?
Well, as we told everybody, anytime you play in the Badger, it's going to be a dogfight. Portage came out and gave us everything we could handle, especially with their offense against our defense. And I didn't think we played particularly well in the first half with our defense. We made some adjustments and more or less challenged the kids to get out and play like we're supposed to play. And I was proud of how our defense played in the second half. Gave up one score, kind of a mix-up in coverage, but we were able to stop Portage in some tough situations. Kent with a big interception, Forrester with a big interception, had created some turnovers. Offensively, it was a great night by our O-line. You look at our O-line, starting with Hoy at left tackle, you go into Ian Carnes, Beggs at center, Corey Schrader at right guard, Riley Walter at the right tackle, and then you throw in our two tight ends, Steinke and Crandall. That's a big front. Preston breaks the 400-yard mark. They set up the box, 409, but he ran behind some big fellas that were playing very good. And our receivers involved in that too. We were able to keep them out of bounds. So big non-conference win for us. We're happy, to kind of that's that sandwich game. Again, we stayed healthy tonight, and it was a good bounce back for our offense, who didn't score enough points last week, and we were able to take advantage of some opportunities.
Yeah, a little bit more about Preston. 5 touchdowns. Just a little bit of everything. A couple long runs, couple nice cuts, couple outside drives. I mean, what have you liked about him?
Well, this probably goes for all of our younger kids in the city in our programs. Preston's prepared all year long. There's nobody that lifts harder than him. Nobody that's more dedicated to athletics than Preston Strasburg. And, he did some things on his own tonight, too, where he spun out of some things. He's just a bull, 38 carries. Again, he's a workhorse. I just love him, and he's one of those guys that I've always connected with so well just because the way he plays the game. And he brings that attitude to our team, which we really like.
And Coach came out of the second half, get another drive, and like you said, defense makes some adjustments. They come out, Seth Forrester gets a nice interception after a Romans fumble. Obviously, again, winning the turnover battle when Mason Kent gets the interception late. That's got to be good continually, week after week, to win that turnover battle.
Yeah, I don't think we've lost it yet, and you got some seniors, Seth and Kent and those guys that are creating these turnovers. They're stepping up to make a big play, and I think Seth's got 3 interceptions this year. Kent's got several fumble recoveries with a pick now, so that helps our defense, and that's kind of what we need to bail each other out. We'll get back to the drawing board. We made a few adjustments tonight. We didn't play particularly great defense last week either. I think we're getting some personnel groupings now, especially in the second half. We use Hoy and Walter a lot. Purcell at the nose inside. We were able to get some bigger bodies inside and let our linebackers play. So a lot of kids we played on defense tonight, got a lot of minutes. We got to do some evaluating, and we got to make sure we get ourselves better for next week.
And Coach, on Portage's end, they also had a good first half, and their O-line was really giving their quarterback Bello a lot of time to throw, and he's finding his receivers.
Yeah, he's good, and they've got multiple weapons. I like how their throw game, and again, it's a quick game, and everybody wants us to get up on receivers, and we're 5 yards off, but they stem pretty good routes. So they got a 2-3 yard cushion, they stem them off, and the quarterback's a tall kid and had a pretty good delivery, and we just weren't able to get some pressure. They were keeping 6 to 7 in the pass pro and making some things happen, and we'll correct that. We switched some coverages in the second half to take away some of those short passes as well.
And another highlight with Cole returning that kick.
Yeah, Cole had a good night. When we ride Cole a lot. He plays offense, defense, all special teams. That was big. They had just scored, and we took all that momentum right back with a long run by Cole. He just kind of got the seam. Eventually, they went away kicking away from it at the end of the after they scored again because he was able to get great field position for us every time.
Thoughts about next week?
It's going to be a big one. For us, it's right now. Now the magic number's 2 for the playoffs. Homecoming. Our kids always play well in homecoming. They're always focused. I'm not worried about distractions. I'm worried about a good Edgewood football team coming in here. We're going to have to play better tonight than we did defensively. They got a big back in the Richards kid. It's tough. Coach Minert does a good job. That's been always a big battle for us. So we're going to have to be able to grind it out and make some plays and beat that team. Again, it's the Badger Conference. It's going to be a dogfight.
Coach, thanks very much, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks.